Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mapya kabipita. Ni hao. Buenos días. Humanidad preciosa de Dios. Good morning, God's beloved humanity. Shalom, shalom. Wassalam. Dios te bendiga. So, this is for the poor, the disadvantaged, the non-privileged. Some of us are gentrified, maybe a lot of us are gentrified. A lot of us are being genocided, or maybe perhaps we are all being genocided. Whether you are black, brown, yellow, red, whatever the color, white. Yep, there are white persons who are abused and oppressed. And even gentrified and genocided or being genocided. So if that is your experience, then you are on the left. And there are also rich and privileged persons who are not genociders, they're not gentrifiers. So, and they're allies of the poor and the abused, of all races, genders, social classes, etc. So you might be feeling very confused now because I've been arguing and explaining that we cannot and we must stop equating the right with capitalism and republicanism, and we should stop equating the left with socialism / communism and the Democrat Party. So I'm sure that's very confusing. But it's better to be confused in this new way than to stay or continue being confused in the old way, which is what they want. Which is, the gentrifiers and the genociders, the white supremacists, American white supremacist gentrifiers and genociders. That's what they want, to keep us confused in the old way, in their system and arrangement of things, and in the way that they are twisting and maneuvering, spinning reality for the rest of us. Some of those American white supremacists, gentrifiers and genociders too many of them are evangelical pastors and Christians. And believe it or not, I wouldn't call myself an American evangelical, because that is something horrible. But I am an old school evangelical, like John Stott, the old school evangelical, which is represented by the Lausanne Covenant of, I think, 1974. Anyway, so in equating American white supremacists gentrifiers and genociders equate leftism with the Democrat Party to send us the wrong signal that all Democrats are our allies. And that is not my experience in overwhelmingly majority Democrat San Francisco. Hello. San Francisco is gentrified. They succeeded. And they continue to succeed. The American white supremacists, gentrifiers, and genociders continue to succeed in San Francisco. So they're not our friends. They're not our allies. Not all Democrats are our allies. So we have to wake up. Let's not accept their definition. Let's not accept their equating of the left and the Democrats, because not all Democrats are allies of the gentrified and the genociders. To put it another way, there are too many Democrats who are gentrifiers and genociders, just like the American white supremacist oligarchy. And they are a part of the American white supremacist oligarchy. Again, there are too many Democrats, including San Francisco, maybe especially San Francisco. Hypocrites. San Francisco is so hypocritical. I love San Francisco, but it's so hypocritical. Yeah. If I will become so I cannot be a Democrat, I cannot be a Republican because of my role in life. I have to be independent for life. I cannot also be wealthy. I'm disappointed about that, if it's true, about the leaders of the Black Lives Matter organization. See, if you accept their money, if you accept their funding, you get corrupted. Don't. I say the same thing to kids. Don't accept their drugs, don't accept the freebies, don't accept anything, dog, whatever, a watch, any gift from the gentrifiers and the genociders. No. Work hard. Study, work hard. Stay away from drugs. Keep a clear head. Follow Jesus. That's the way to go. That's the way we're gonna do it. Family. We are family. Family is important to us. We're gonna strengthen our families. There are fewer and fewer kids in San Francisco. That's not good. And then I go to the playgrounds, to the parks, and where are the African American kids? There's so few. Most of the children that I see there are Caucasian children. And, that's okay, but it's not balanced. There's no Jedi justice, there's no justice, there's no equality, there's no diversity, and there's no inclusion. They are for the opposite. They are Democrats. So I never liked Gavin Newsom. I don't know, I just a hypocrite. He looks like a hypocrite to me. Even when I haven't read anything about him yet, just looking at his face, I'm like, I don't think this is a good person. I think this is a horrible person. And it seems that, sadly, I'm seeing justification for my suspicion. So don't get confused, okay? There are poor, abused, gentrified and genocided persons on the left and the right, and there are also genociders and gentrifiers on the left and the right. They're all over the place. That's why that's my reservation about America turning into a socialist slash communist country in the future. There's those evil people, they're gonna continue to rule. Whatever, whether the Democrats win or the Republicans win, whether America remains a capitalist country or it becomes a socialist country, they're gonna continue to rule. And in my, so, people can argue, and I could accept that in many ways, in too many ways, America is presently dictatorial. But it's not like the dictatorship of Vladimir Putin or Xi Jinping or Kim Jong-un or the Ayatollah in Iran or whatever they are called in Saudi Arabia, the king and the family of the king in Saudi Arabia. It's not like that. We still have, like, I can talk like this. So that's a blessing. In China, oof, no way that I'm gonna be able to talk like this against Xi Jinping. I'm dead. They don't care. In Russia, I cannot talk like this against Vladimir Putin. I'm dead. In Iran, I cannot talk like this against the Ayatollah. So, let's get used to this, okay? Left is not equivalent to Democrat. And right is not equivalent to Republican. Left, we are left, the poor, the abused, the gentrified. The bus is here. Bye. I love you all.